Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. We bring a live guided meditation every day of the year, and today our guest meditator is MarBeth Dunn. We love MarBeth's work here at Enlightened World, and MarBeth, we're so glad you're here.
I'm so grateful to be here. It really adds so much to my life to be here with you.
Thank you. I'm going to get out of your way and let you go about your business here.
Well, I hope you'll be here afterwards and we can
Will
chat
do.
a little. That would be fun. Yeah. So this is the 4th of July weekend, and the theme, of course, is independence, independence from illusions. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about what illusions are and how they affect us. So we're very interesting beings in that we actually live in several different dimensions, and we can create a world of Maya, of illusions, just by focusing on the physical realm and ignoring everything else. And basically, the physical realm, the part of us that appears to be the most solid, is actually the illusion. How interesting is that? And the truth is that we are spiritual beings. We are created from our creator, source, God, and we are created in the image of our creator, which is not a physical image. It is pure thought, pure beingness. And when we focus on our physical being, we are here. We are not here. We limit ourselves. We limit who we are. We limit what we are. And when we focus on our reality, which is spirit, then we are manifest, and we manifest. And we can use the world of illusions, the realm of the ego, the physical, and we can use that through spirit. We can be directed and guided by the Holy Spirit to use our physical forms for a communication device. And so let's get settled in and let's embody this during our meditation, independence from illusions. So sit up straight and bring your shoulders back and down, spine straight. And just notice, where do you intersect with your chair? Just feel where you're intersecting. Bring your awareness into your hips, into your butt, into your thighs. Just let that area, as you focus on it, feel as if it's expanding in space, not the physical, but the energetic. So if you bring your awareness into your hips and your thighs, and just imagine that you can go beyond them in that area and just extend yourself out. And as you do that, just feel little roots and bigger roots growing out and down into the earth, all the way to the center of the earth. And send love and appreciation for Mother Earth through the roots. Thank Mother Earth for everything that she does to sustain the physical form. And now let's bring our awareness up into our hearts. And just relax into your heart. You could bring your hand over your heart and bring your awareness underneath your hand. And close your eyes. And in the center of your heart, just imagine someone or something that you love very much. And if it's not a person, Maybe think of yourself as a beautiful, innocent baby, or a puppy, or a kitten. It doesn't matter, even a place that you love very much. It's filled with loving memories. Just allow your heart to fill up with this love, this beautiful love. And let that love intensify within your heart. Let it intensify as if the image of who or what you love is expanding within. And you're feeling all the feelings of love and appreciation for that being or that place. And as you're focusing your energy there in your heart, you notice that it's growing. That space around your heart is growing and expanding. And it's expanding far beyond your physical form. And you notice a sensation of being in a very peaceful place, a very loving place, a place where you feel so loved and so appreciated just for the essence of your being, not for your physical being, but for the essence of who and what you are. Because you are a beautiful child of Source, created in the image of Source. You are pure love. And love has no boundaries. Love is limitless. You are love, and you are limitless. And this is the reality of who you are. So allow that love that you're experiencing to intensify and to expand. And notice what's happening within your being as you extend this love. You extend it to all of our brothers and sisters, all sentient beings on our beautiful planet. As you feel that love expand, as it extends to all of our sentient beings, sisters and brothers on our planet, notice how you are feeling even greater love within. And we send that love to Source with so much appreciation for being here now. For being able to recognize our limitlessness. So much love and appreciation to Source, and feel it coming back and enveloping you in a beautiful embrace, pure love. And feel that love deliberately extend it and beam it out to everyone who's on our webinar today. Just feel that love reaching out and feel that connection. We don't need our physical forms to connect. We connect in our spiritual plane because this is who we really are. This is the plane of love, the love dimension. And send that love to all of the angels and archangels that are here surrounding us and doing so many miraculous things in our lives. and in the lives of all of our brothers and sisters. We so love and appreciate you, each and every one. And there's so many of them, limitless amounts of angels and archangels. So just send that love out and feel yourself blessed even further and loved even further. We extend our love to the Holy Spirit, the bridge between Source and us, who guides us and helps us to remember who we are. And just feel yourself here in this beautiful, beautiful space of pure love and pure being. And I offer a mantra from A Course in Miracles. Love is the way I walk in gratitude. And just feel into all of the ramifications. Love is the way I walk in gratitude. And gratitude is the way I walk in love. For love and gratitude are basically synonymous. And in this beautiful circle of love that we are holding all together, we place anyone who might need a little extra love right now to help them remember who they are and what they are. For we dispel any illusions when we are in this space. The physical is the home of the ego, but we can use it for love. We can use it to extend love and allow ourselves to be guided by Source and Spirit and all of our beautiful angels and teachers and guides. We are so blessed. Feel how blessed you are. We are all one glorious self, all one glorious self. And we access this beautiful self with a capital S when we are here in this divine space of love and peace. And bring this with you today, throughout your day. Take moments every hour and remember who you are and what you are. And that love is the way we walk in gratitude. So when you're ready, just come back very gently and wiggle your fingers and toes. Mm. Ooh, and that brought me to tears.
MarBeth, thank you so much. I wrote a couple notes down here that I wanted to talk with you about.
Good.
One of the messages that keeps coming up to me, especially in this last month, remember who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So you said that. I have continued to hear it. What does that mean to you? Remember who you are.
I think it means, I know it means to remember that we're not these physical forms. And the Course in Miracles tells us that nothing real, can be threatened and nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. So what that means is that anything that dies is not real. And nothing unreal exists. So therein, all this physical is all Maya, it's all illusion. And that we are these amazing beings. We are created in the image of our Creator. We're pure love. And we tend to forget that. And we tend to think of ourselves as limited beings. And that basically holds us in. And I remember several years ago, or a few years ago, I was ill, and and of course, there's a tendency to focus on what's wrong, but the more you focus on what's wrong, the more it expands. And so I focused on, I'm not a body, I'm free. And and the more I focused on that, the better I felt. So it really is so important to remember who we are. And by remembering that, we're focusing on this expanded being that we really are, not on the physical. I mean, this is a tool. This is something that the body's completely neutral, and we can use it to serve spirit, or we can use it to basically as an attack tool. And that would be as the ego, where we would feel like we're vulnerable and we're scared and we're weak and powerless. That's not who we are. We are powerful, limitless, expanded, expansive, creative beings. That's who we are.
MarBeth, you work a lot with A Course in Miracles.
I do.
You've taught courses on it. For some of our friends who are new to A Course in Miracles, can you share a little bit about what that is?
Well, a little bit. A Course in Miracles is an amazing book that begins with 50 principles of miracles and basically expands a whole different thought system. A lot of the teachers since the 70s have been incorporating principles. Everybody has incorporated principles from A Course in Miracles, whether they know it or not. And just focus on things like love is letting go of fear, or just remembering who we are, that that death doesn't really exist, that that we're eternal beings, and that love is our greatest connector, our greatest teacher. It's who we are. And we have this wonderful guide, the Holy Spirit, that connects us. That's our connection to God. And I first discovered A Course in Miracles many, many years ago when I was living in Haiti in a very dismal life. I was a painter, and I was in a very difficult marriage. My health was rotten, and my marriage was rotten. And at that point, we were going through like several coups d'etats. It was when Baby Doc Duvalier was leaving. I don't know if you've heard of him or that whole experience, but I went through like 7 coups d'etats, and I had a tourist business. I had a couple of shops, and I discovered A Course in Miracles because I had always been seeking a cure for my asthma. And I tried everything, from I Ching to Eidetics, Dianetics, Buddhist chanting. Everything was really interesting. And I read a lot of books. And a friend of mine brought down A Course in Miracles to give to someone else. And I borrowed it. And I didn't understand it at all. It was far beyond my comprehension, but I dove in. I couldn't not read it. In fact, I had very great difficulty returning the book. They kept asking for it, and I was holding on for dear life. But the more that I read, and you don't have to really understand it, and you start to apply the principles, the change in my life was so dramatic that my marriage took a complete reversal, and we reaffirmed our marriage vows. Money showed up on my doorstep. People, in the middle of these coups d'etats, people came to me, and it was really difficult to find where I lived out in the country. They came to my house from France and commissioned me to design color note cards for them. And, it was just like one series of miracle after miracle, but it'll basically tell you that miracles are a shift in perception. But we all know, maybe not all of us know, that when we begin to shift internally, externally, everything shifts around us. So the miracle is really the shift and recognizing, oh, my thoughts do have power. I better watch what I'm thinking. Oh, I can control what I'm thinking. Oh, that's interesting. So it's I guess it's a lifelong learning process. And I go through periods where I don't follow it, but I'm always teaching it, if that makes sense. And the goal is really to become a teacher of God. And there are three main parts to it: the text workbook with 365 lessons, a teacher's manual, but there's also a book of psychotherapy and a book of songs, prayers and songs, something like that. But it's very profound and totally changed my life. And before that, I didn't believe in miracles, and now I don't believe that there aren't any.
So, MarBeth, I would guess that this changes with different times in your life. But is there a particular lesson from A Course in Miracles that is sort of iconic for you right now, where you are in life?
Well, this one has always been my favorite, and it's I am one self united with my creator, at one with every aspect of creation, limitless in power, limitless in peace. You are one self with me, united with our creator in this self. I honor you for what I am and what he is, who loves us both as one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Are you still teaching A Course in Miracles right now?
Yep, every Tuesday.
And that's with iAwesome.
iAwesome, and also with intuitive leadership.
Okay. And
Yeah.
the acronym iAwesome, can you, International Studies of...
Academy for Universal Self-Mastery. I have it live there, but I also have it live in Terry Wildemann's intuitive, I can't think, I just lost it, Leadership University. And most of the people are coming from there. But, I would also love to share it with you. Just give you the link. And yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.
Because it's really beautiful. It's an open group. And I feel like the Holy Spirit is the one who guides the lessons. It's every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And we just meet for an hour, and it really sets my week.
Okay. Well, we do want that here at Enlightened World Network, if we can get that. So we'll follow up on that. I love how freely you talk about the Holy Spirit. Because what I find is a lot of folks are comfortable talking about angels and archangels, less about the Holy Spirit. Sometimes I hear spirit, and I use it myself, as just sort of a almost catch-all.
Yeah.
For, different angelic beings that might be sharing with you. But you talk very specifically about the Holy Spirit.
Right. Well, I basically have had some amazing connections with the Holy Spirit. So for me, I still, I love angels and I work with them, but I like to go like directly to the top. Isn't that awful? And I love, that the angels and fairies, I love fairies too. They're all around us, and they're there and want to help us. Holy Spirit is there. It's our bridge. The Holy Spirit was created as a bridge when we separated from God, Source. The Course in Miracles has a whole different description of creation, and that we basically created this whole universe. It wasn't God. We split from God, and then we created this as a place to hide because we didn't want to be found.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We were created, all of our brothers and sisters, we were all one, and we were all one with God. And then this mad idea happened that, oh, wonder if I could be my own creator. Flip. And that's how the Big Bang happened, according to A Course in Miracles. And so at that instant, God created the Holy Spirit as a bridge to bring us back. And, you know, in the Bible, it talks about how Adam fell into a deep sleep, but nowhere does it say that he ever woke up. So we have the Holy Spirit as a bridge. Or and then also the book was channeled from Jesus. Now my background is Jewish, and I was raised Orthodox, and you know, that was a little uncomfortable for me to have, you know. But the thing is that everything has been so miraculous, you know, that I totally trust it, and it's been really you know, I think that the thing is that our goal is to be happy and peaceful and loving. And if you can do that, live a joyful, happy life. And that's what the Course is promoting, you know, a joyful, happy life. And, you know, it may feel like, oh, but, you know, I kind of like all the drama. Well, guess what? It's not in the cards. You know, when you're in the drama, you're not in that peaceful, happy place. So if you can choose every instant for peace, for happiness, for joy, and extending love, you're basically living it.
Beautiful. MarBeth, if people want to know more about you and the work that you're bringing into the world, how do they find you?
You can go directly to my website, which is marbethdunn.com. And yeah, I'd love to see you there, and you can reach out and connect with me. That would be wonderful.
Excellent. Thank you so much for today. We so appreciate you.
I loved being here. I always love being here with you, Ruth. You're just the goddess.
Aw, I just got an upgrade. So, friends here at Enlightened World Network, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your time with us. Thank you for exploring your own spiritual transformation with us. So much love to each and every one of you. Take good care.